Hello Gun Nation, Big Johnson coming at you. Alright, what we've got here is we have WristMag by SnapTech, and this was actually sent out for testing and evaluation, and it's kind of a neat little thing. Now, I've had this for quite a while and I've been doing different things with it. I've ran it on the nightstand, I've ran it in the truck, I've ran it on my gun bag. I've taken it on the road with me to hotels. I've tried different applications with it. I've put a cat tourniquet in it. I've put a pocket knife in it. I've put a flashlight in it and a mag. I've done all different kinds of things. So I kind of wanted to give you my testing on it and what I've done with it. Do I like it? Do I think it's pretty cool? Would I buy it? Something to that effect. So I kind of want to let you know. And just to let you know that it is made in the USA. So, and the way that it's made, and these mags are empty, so I just did that just for the video. But it kind of has a little loop, and then it has a piece of leather in here, if you can see where my finger is. So it adds a little bit of, so it won't just fly out. It's a little bit of, I guess, tackiness, you should say. Like when you push it in, you can kind of feel it rubbing on the leather. So it's actually pretty cool. And then what you would do is you would put this on your nightstand with loaded mags next to your nightstand pistol, and something goes bump in the night, and you just jump up, grab your pistol, and then you're just going to go like this with this part of it, and you're just going to hit it, and it wraps around. And it is a little different to get used to. It kind of has like the metal in here, and then when you pull it out, you actually pop the ends, and you'll hear them snap. So you just take it, put it on your wrist, and it just wraps up. So then you've got your mags ready to go, loaded mags, and then you've got your pistol, your nightstand pistol. So, and I'll do it one more time. So it just tries to wrap constantly, but you just pop it out and lock it. Then when you're ready to go, you just grab your pistol, grab that, and you're locked and loaded, ready to go. So that's kind of how it works. And then you can just carry it like this. Now, would I walk around with this on my leg or my arm, throughout the day? No, I wouldn't do that. But what I did in the truck, and you can check my Instagram, I've got all kinds of pictures on there that I've done with it, through part of my testing. But, when you go to get in the truck, your door handle, that you pull the door, I actually put this on there, wrapped it around it, so it gave me a mag. I had the tourniquet on there, and I could drive with it like that if I needed an extra mag. Now, I carry one on my person in a mag holder, but if I needed more than that, then I've got them in the truck ready to go. I don't know if I'd leave it out, like, the heat could distort something, or, if it's visible, you wouldn't want to leave it to where it's visible. But I think it is pretty cool. I think it has a cool application. Now, one thing I did when I put the True Cat's tourniquet in it, I could put it in there, and actually you'll see pictures on Instagram with it in there. But when I tried to rip it out, I couldn't get it out in a fast situation. I had to pull it, kind of twist it, move it around. So I wouldn't recommend a cat's tourniquet in it. You might be able to put a rat's. However, rats are okay, I'd rather use a cat's. So I don't know if I'd run a tourniquet in it. Now, a flashlight actually goes right in it, goes right in there. Then it clips on, so you could actually turn your flashlight on if you wanted it on your wrist. But that could block some of your visibility, so it's up to you. It'll fit a pocket knife in there, no problem. You can clip it on there. But in order to get it off, if you've got a really good, strong clip, you're going to have a hard time unclipping it from this nylon. But for the application that it was designed for, to sit on the nightstand next to your gun, or in a hotel on your nightstand next to a gun, it serves a great purpose for that. I mean, literally, you just grab it, you've got your double mags in here, and you just grab it, boom, you're ready to go. So it's super quick. I didn't take it to the range because I was like, shooting at the range and just grabbing it at the range, yeah, I mean, you can pull the mags off here. I've kind of dry fired with it, tested it. And it's no issues with that. So it'd be the same if you wanted to take it and use it at the range. But do I recommend it? I do recommend it for like your nightstand. I think that's where it really shines. Would I put it on my ankle and walk around during the day? Probably not. Not saying you couldn't, but that's not what it's designed for. Keeping in the truck, if you want to wrap around something, or what I did is I put it around my gun bag. So on the outside, I had 2 mags ready to go. If you needed to grab them and use them, you could. For the cat's tourniquet, again, I don't recommend it for the cat's tourniquet. I'm just being completely honest because it's way too hard to get out. Now, if you knew that and you just wanted to store it there and then pull it out and you had time to pull it out, then yeah, carry it there. Pocket knife, flashlight, those aren't any problem. It just takes a second to get off, but the mags are super easy and they don't fall out. I mean, you can shake this with loaded mags and they won't fall out. So anyway, if you're thinking about, the WristMag by SnapTech, I think it's pretty cool. And it definitely serves the purpose that it's shown for. You want to put it on a nightstand. Even if you needed to keep mags like on a top shelf, in another part of your house, the mags for your gun, say you were clearing your house, you needed extra mags, you could go to that area and take a mag from that. Or you could go to that area and snap this on, and then you'll be ready to take care of a situation. So far it has not failed. I've not got it to not lock on me. And I've been testing it for about a month. So do I recommend it? Yeah, it serves the purpose that it's designed for. And I tried some applications that nobody's even ever thought of. And it actually worked in those applications. So, I just wanted to give you my findings on it. I hope this helps. I will put their information below. If you're thinking about it, you can check them out on Instagram also. And it's WristMag by SnapTech. And this is their old emblem, so they only made 500 of these. Their new ones actually say WristMag across there, so that's kind of cool. But just wanted to do a follow-up, let you guys know that this was sent in for testing and evaluation, and that's what I've done with it. So I appreciate it. If you have any questions below, please leave them. And remember, an unarmed nation is a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on.